My very nice patient who came in to see me for a LASIK evaluation. He was very, very, very nearsighted. And so we went ahead and did his LASIK surgery, and he's here about 4 months after surgery. And I'm going to ask him to kind of share what kind of trouble he had to lead up to the surgery, how the surgical experience went, and how he's doing now.
Yes, it was very hard for me to see, especially at nighttime. Like if I had to get up to go to the restroom or something, I couldn't see the alarm clock or couldn't, a very, very, very bad eyesight. The far away vision, I had none. I mean, I couldn't tell someone standing 10 feet from me if I didn't have my glasses on.
Right.
Or my contacts in.
Right.
Very hard to see at nighttime, stumble around without contacts or glasses.
You're blind, basically.
Yes, basically legally
without
blind.
That's right.
Yes. So.
And how'd the surgery go?
The surgery was very quick, very smooth. I was in and out in probably an hour and a half at the most, something like that. That's from going in to leaving.
Right, wow.
And it was, it didn't hurt at all. It was just perfect.
And so when you woke up the next morning and you opened your eyes, what'd you see?
I could see. No glasses, no contacts. Did have a little red around my eye.
That's right.
Because it's so bad.
Right, the hemorrhages,
Stuff, yes.
Suction.
But that went away after a week or so.
Right.
And just continued to use my drops and everything. Everything was great. Never had any issues out of it.
Great. So the last thing we'll talk about is we left you with something called monovision. Remember, because you're not like 20 years old, and so you don't have something called accommodation per se. And so we left one eye focused for near and one eye focused for far. And so that gives you a kind of a nice range of vision. And so let's talk about that. So now, before your surgery, you can probably hold things up to your nose and see, but now, because we left your one eye for distance, one eye for far, tell me about your range of vision.
Well, before I could see with my contacts in far off, but up close, I could see decent, but I'd have to sometimes put readers on to see.
Exactly.
And since the surgery, I don't have to have readers or far off contacts. I can see far off, and I can actually read too at arm's length.
That's right.
And I can actually even see better than I could with reader glasses, because I can see some fine print now on some things that I couldn't before, even with reader glasses. So,
wow.
So it's and it did take me a while to get kind of used to first.
That's right.
But a couple, 3 weeks, and I have no problem at all now. I guess my dominant eye just takes over.
That's right.
Far off, and then when I'm up close, my right eye takes over.
Exactly.
And you can't really tell.
That's right.
You can just see.
That's right. So what it is it's called monovision, when one eye is focused for distance, one eye is focused for near. As I've told you, it's not the way God created it.
Right.
But, at this stage of the game, it's kind of our only and best option for someone like you, because, we all lose near vision as we get older. And that's a fact. That's happened to me now. And so that's what we're fighting. We're not only correcting your distance vision because for LASIK, but if we just corrected both eyes for distance, then you'd have no near vision or very weak near vision. And so by doing the monovision, you're kind of getting the best of both worlds. But to your point, not everyone can do that. And so that's important for our listeners to know. Not everyone actually can tolerate monovision. It can cause dizziness and headaches, and their eyes can get kind of not good. So we had to prove that you can tolerate that. And you probably remember we did a contact lens trial beforehand to make sure. It's like a test drive before we actually did the surgery. And so obviously, lo and behold, 4 months later, and you're just doing fine. When do you ever have to pick up a pair of glasses now?
Never have to pick up a pair of glasses for any reason.
So no reason. So ever since your surgery, you haven't had to wear contacts or glasses.
Exactly.
That's pretty amazing.
And during the trial, and even now, I've never experienced any of those headaches you're talking about. You could,
Right.
Never experienced any of that either. No discomfort at all.
That's right. So that just means that your brain was able to adapt to it.
Okay.
And that's good, just like some people's brains can't adapt to like 3D glasses, when you put on 3D glasses, people can't see with those. It's the same kind of thing, but most people can. And so thank you so much for sharing your story. I know it's 4 months out.
Oh, you're me out. This is awesome.
We're
being able to see, 51 years old, and pretty much ever since I was 7 or 8 years old, I've had to have corrective glasses or contacts.
So would you say now you're 51 years old? Is this the best vision
It's the
of your
best
life?
vision that I remember ever seeing.
Wow. Well, that's great. You know, people are going to be watching this from around the world, and they're going to be kicking the tires, thinking about having LASIK surgery. Oh, I'm 51. Oh, it's too late for that.
No, it's definitely worth it.
Great,
Definitely.
great.
You don't understand how just getting up every day, having to put your contacts in,
Right.
or forgetting to take them out at night, and having to get back up and take them out.
Right.
You know, or your contacts rolling, or getting something in it and messing. You know, or having to clean your glasses, or they're fogging up if you're going in and out of the store. You know, in the wintertime, just
All that's gone.
All that's gone. You just get up and go.
Get up and go. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much again for sharing your story.
Yeah,
I
thank
know
you
our
so much,
viewers
Dr.
going to really
Kim.
appreciate
It
it.
was a very great experience with me, you know, quick in and out. I was actually kind of scared, you know,
Yeah.
and I thought that, you know, might be painful, you know, but it wasn't painful at all.
We're so
It's
grateful.
very-
We're so grateful to the honor to take care of you.
Yes, well, thank you.
Thank you.
Ba ba da ba da ba da.